What is the biggest impediment to hiring a lawyer in Massachusetts on your DCF case? The biggest impediment in a DCF case where DCF is involved with parents of why people do not hire a lawyer when they're involved with DCF in Massachusetts because of cost. Money, dinero, shekels, whatever you want to call it. And why is that? Some people can't hire a lawyer because they don't have the money. But what are your children worth to you? What price could you put on your children? I recently had a client that worked in a store stocking shelves. And when I tell you he didn't have 2 cents to rub together, he came in and sat across me and says, no one's going to take my children. No one, including DCF. And I don't care, Mr. Seaver, what it costs. I'm going to fight to the last breath I have and hire the best lawyer to keep DCF from taking my children. And if this young man who didn't have 2 cents to rub together could hire Attorney Seaver, so can anybody else. And did he have to work extra hours? Yeah, he did. And was it costly for him? I'm sure it was. But he knew the importance. He had brains in his head to protect his children, to fight for them, which is what is every parent's affirmative duty, to fight for your children, keep them out of harm's way. And when you're involved with DCF, you are in harm's way. Make no mistake about that. They have enormous power. I had another client who came in and saw me, and he said point blank, there's no cost to my children. There's nothing I won't do for my kids. They're my most important asset. And that's the crazy part about it. I was sitting down talking to a couple recently, and the husband was a doctor. The mother was a stay-at-home mom. And the doctor told me all about his homes, his summer home, his winter home, his current home. Talked about his cars and his boats and his toys and this and that and all the shiny objects. And I said to him, who has the most important job in your family? He says, oh, I do. You know, I make all the money. I said, who takes care of your children? He says, my wife does. I said, I can replace your homes, your cars, your boats, your toys, your trinkets, your shiny new items with insurance. How do you replace your children? And he says, you can't. I said, and who has the most important job? He says, my wife. And he finally got it. And the wife looked at me with a big smile on her face because she was raising the children. She was doing the toughest job. And let's be real, men. All you men out there, if raising children was easier, there'd be a lot more of us doing it, wouldn't we? Raising children is the toughest job in America, period. End of game, set, match. So the women are doing all the raising the children, and they deserve major kudos. And they've got the toughest job in America. Now, when DCF steps into your life, you must protect your children. And some people get it and others don't. And if it's cost that's bothering you, I don't care to the last breath you have, you fight for your kids. And if you're gonna be Mr. Stu and last name Pitt isn't stupid, there's nothing anybody can do for you. But if you've got any modicum of common sense, and common sense is very uncommon, get yourself the best damn lawyer you can to protect and fight for you, and more importantly, your most important asset, and that's your children.